And it's Crawford in for Rivers. Then for the Mavericks, Andrew Bogut checked in for Monroe. Mike Powell comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Curry subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Now here's Jordan. Griffin kicks to Paul. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Tell you what, drawing fouls is a bit of a skill, and it's one that Paul excels at.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Spates checked in for the Clippers.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Winters. 20 points for him. And Paul over to help. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Curry, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bogut finds Finney Smith. Here's Winters. To halt the run. Dallas again missing. Redick dishes to Paul. Jordan with a screen on Bogut. Paul is doubled. Redick for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Curry passes to Winters. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Appears that he's in a lot of pain, and they call the timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to take a look at it.
Rivers, he's checked in for Los Angeles. 1:44 left now here in the second. To the middle. Here's Spates. Got a hand on it.
Strong D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
Goes back up. Kicks it out to Paul. Puts one up from 19. And off the glass. That one's good. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. Here's Winters, defended by Paul. Powell with a screen on Paul. Winters the pass to Powell. Basket good.
And I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
It's Crawford on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Winters. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Crawford kicks to Paul. Back to Crawford. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Maurice Spates. Barea, he's checked in for Dallas. That's a 2 from Paul. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And Paul cooking with gas right now, getting to his spots and getting busy.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting out a terrific 3-point shooting display. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing
An interesting post. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
We got a chance to check up on J.J. Redick's status. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. Unfortunately, it seems he has a strained hip. You can imagine the kind of discomfort that causes. They feel like he can play through this. It may be a bit of time before he's fully recovered, but the good news is that they don't think it will be a long-term issue.
Thanks for the report, David.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Quincy Acey's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Winters. And he's going up for the alley-oop and finished off by Acey.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Griffin, a terrific athlete who can really elevate. That time he threw it down, and he does that as good as anybody.
Here's Winters. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Crawford outside. Pass to Griffin. Nowitzki with the rebound. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 12. It's Dirk getting it done inside.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Paul. He's got 18. Takes the 13-footer, and the bank shot is good. Paul's got 20 points.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Slim.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Left side, Jordan. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Paul passes to Crawford. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Winters. 27 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got his first basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clippers leading by 6. Paul outside. Pass to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. Winters the pass to Curry. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Redick with the three. Winters grabs the miss. Winters has got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Jordan. Good on the shot. 8 points for him.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Here's Winters, covered by Redick. To the inside. Redick with a double team. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Winters. It's over Redick. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Slim.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Clippers, Mbah-a-Moute's checked in for Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Jamal Crawford. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Quincy Ace. Kelly Oubre comes in for Curry. And Barea's subbed in for Barnes. Griffin. And the basket is good. Griffin's got 6 in the quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Here's Winters. He's guarded by Rivers. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He made extra sure that goes in.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Mbah-a-Moute. Here's Jordan. Here's Griffin. Powell pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Spates checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Paul. He's got 20. Crafty move. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki. Oh, that was something to see.
Good. And you know, at 7 feet tall, Nowitzki sees over defenders and knows exactly when to make the pass.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Clippers. They led by as many as 18 points. Rivers against Oubre. Nowitzki with the screen on Paul. Here's Winter. Oh, good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. And stolen by Nowitzki. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Jordan, and it's Pierce in for Chris Paul. The Mavericks also with a sub. Monroe's checked in.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
That one wide left.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Powell outside. Pass to Winters. There's 37 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. For the tie, and the layup is good. Winters has got 39.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Mbah-a-Moute. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles to end the cold streak. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Free throw no good for Rivers. Here's Winters. He got it up, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Look. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here's Spates. He gets that one. Spates has got the fourth quarter started here with buckets for Los Angeles.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Powering it down off the lob, going up high where he can't be stopped.
The Clippers leading. Amute finds Rivers. Now Spates. Got it. Good job in the low post. Spates has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
He misses the free throw.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunity.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Felton's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Berea. Now for an update on Blake Griffin's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Clippers let me know the status. Now, he told me that it's a knee sprain. It's definitely painful, but it's fortunate it wasn't worse. If he has to...
Finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rivers gets a wide open look, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. And the Clippers lead by 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Spates. Now Mbamute. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rivers, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Mavericks trail by 8. And he drives. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
Oh,
That was beautiful.
what a punch.
And so it's Felton who will bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Rivers can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Clippers leading by 6. Amute finds Bass. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Maverick shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. That one drops for him.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Raymond Felton the bucket on the assist by Bass. Felton has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Slim. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Bass. Reddick comes in for Mbamute. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Austin Rivers. And Paul subbed in for Raymond Felton. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Winters, defended by Paul. Here's Barnes. That's short off the rim. Clippers leading by 5. Paul, right side. Mavericks with the rebound. Monroe's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Barnes. Here's Winters. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game. He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. No good on the layup.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been real.
Hits it again. Wow.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Pulls the trigger, and he misses the J.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
And yep, another basket.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got to hear what Mike Woodson said to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Chris Paul. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Winters. Yep, that goes down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear. Mr. Clutch coming through. Chris Paul in a situation where there are must-have points. He cashes in.
Jordan pulls it down. Clippers trail by 4. Ball outside. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It falls!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And it's so important to have good ball skills. Gives you an edge.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Launches it. He'll tip it. He parachutes in for the putback.
Jordan coming up big. His name is called, and he ups the ante and delivers.
Here's Winters. Clock at 6. Redick with the double team. Barnes. That's off. And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Ball outside, shoots the 3. The 3 doesn't go. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Slim.